Hello friends, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to this new video in which we will explore the culture of common sage together, step by step, from sowing to harvest, covering all the ways to propagate it. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click on the little bell to stay informed about my latest videos. Also, remember to give a thumbs up to encourage me to continue translating videos from my French channel if you enjoy this type of content. Lastly, leave a comment to let me know which cultivation guide you would like to see in the next video or if you have any questions. I'll be happy to respond. Now, without further ado, let's start the video. Enjoy watching. 1. Presentation. Sage is a perennial plant with over 900 species, belonging to the Lamiaceae family. It is highly decorative and can reach a height of approximately 2 to 2.6 feet. The colors vary widely depending on the varieties. Its spike-like flowers, ranging from bluish-purple to sometimes white or pink, bloom from late spring to late summer. The most cultivated type of sage is common sage, Salvia officinalis, because it is the most aromatic and also the hardiest, able to withstand temperatures as low as 5 degrees Fahrenheit. Below 14 degrees Fahrenheit, leaves may drop, but the root system remains resilient. In the culinary world, leaves of common sage are used to season fish, poultry, stews, meats, soups, sauces, stuffings, as well as vegetables or charcuterie. It's preferable to add the leaves towards the end of cooking. Common sage possesses antiseptic, antisudorific, antispasmodic, appetizing, healing, depurative, digestive, diuretic, stimulating, and tonic properties. 2. Soil exposure. Plant common sage in fertile, slightly alkaline, light, and well-drained soil. Resilient, it can tolerate poor and dry soils. It thrives in full sun, especially in regions with cold winters. You can plant it directly in the ground to enhance flower beds, borders, or rock gardens, but it also adapts well to vegetable gardens. Common sage can be grown in pots, containers, or flower boxes to adorn balconies or terraces. In the vegetable garden, it repels insects, especially cabbage white butterflies. It pairs well with asparagus, carrots, cabbages, strawberries, rosemary, and tomatoes. It does not get along with garlic, broccoli, cucumber, pickles, onions, leeks, and savory. 3. Sowing. Sage is typically sown from the middle of spring for direct sowing, but you can get a head start by sowing indoors from early autumn, using a mini greenhouse, veranda, etc. It's important to note that it's preferable to permanently plant your seedlings in spring, not during the summer in high temperatures, as the plant could experience significant stress and struggle to recover. For direct sowing, plant in small holes with 4 to 5 seeds, spaced 11.8 to 15.7 inches apart, and keep only the most vigorous plant from each hole after germination. If planting in a pot, choose one with a diameter of at least 7.9 inches, placing a layer of draining materials at the bottom, clay pellets, rocks, pottery shards, etc. Fill it with a mix of garden soil, 2/3, and sand, 1/3. Again, sow in small holes with 4 to 5 seeds, and once germination occurs, keep only the most vigorous plant. 4. Maintenance care. Fertilize in early spring or late fall, giving preference to natural fertilizer and compost. Hoe and weed regularly, water sparingly or more frequently in case of high temperatures. Sage dislikes humidity. Protect sage with mulch during extreme cold. At the end of winter, trim the stems to about 7.87 inches above the ground to prevent them from becoming too invasive. Common sage is resistant to diseases, pests, and parasites as it naturally repels most of them. At home, it also serves as an excellent fly repellent. 5. Propagating. Sage can be propagated through seeding, cuttings, layering, or by dividing clumps. All these methods should be carried out in the spring. By clump division. Divide clumps in the spring, keeping the outer parts. Replant the divisions with buds and roots, maintaining a minimum spacing of about 15.75 inches. By cutting. Cut non-flowering stems of the year, around 3.15 to 3.94 inches tall, in the spring. Plant in a nursery, allowing a few leaves to emerge from the soil. Transplant with the root ball in the fall. Provide a spacing of about 15.75 to 19.69 inches between each plant. By layering. Select trailing stems with roots. Plant in the ground in the spring. 6. Harvest storage. The harvesting of sage can be done throughout the year, but it's preferable to pick during the vegetative period, as needed, as this is when the leaves will develop the most aroma. Harvest if possible in the morning. It's better to wait until the plant is well bushy before picking the first leaves. Since the fragrance of common sage is more intense when the leaves are dried, you can dry them in the shade and then grind them before placing them in airtight jars. They will then keep for several months. This video is now concluded. Thank you for watching until the end. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe to the channel to motivate me to continue translating all the videos from my French channel. Also, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Finally, leave a comment to let me know which cultivation guide you'd like to see in the next video or if you have any questions. I'll respond with pleasure. See you soon for the next video. Goodbye.